Hey YouTube, hey Pynk ladies and T-Birds, it's your girl Jimmi Pynk and happy Chanel-o-ween. Okay, seriously, let's start with, of course, once again, I'm wearing pink. It is day 18 of the Hunt for Pynk October, where I wear pink every day from October 1st to October 31st and do a video every day for breast cancer awareness. So let's go ahead and knock the donation link out. Now let's get into this episode of Scream Queens Halloween Blues. So first of all, it's official. Seems like Chad Radwell is really dead. I'm saddened by that. But this episode, up until the end, I was all the way with it. Because this episode was all about Special Agent Denise Hemsfield, FBI from Quantico, Kentucky. I live for Niecy Nash. Live for her. And she was so good this episode. And girl, she lost some weight. She up in there looking really, really good. So congratulations to Niecy Nash. Not that I ever thought she was big, but like she is like in fantastic shape right now. Like she looked amazing. So we start off the episode with finding out the whole Radwell family is dead. Because when he found out she was gonna marry Chanel, they all got on their private plane and was coming to convince him not to marry her. So they all died right before he died, and he left all the money to Dean Munch, which is so crazy. Wait, what? Huh? So Chanel like leaps over the thing and beats up the dude. Like that was pretty good. So of course we start off with the usual Chanel-o-ween, and she's sending people shit from out the hospital. So I'm thinking that's gonna come back at some point. And then the Dr. Holt, John Stamos, she has a rash or something, which I immediately thought, I'm like, well, you was digging through waste, so ain't that why you got a rash? But he gives her this solution that's supposed to heal her, and she wakes up blue. I don't know what it is with blue this week. First we got Alaska Thunderfuck painting herself blue, and now Chanel is blue, but whatever. So, really this episode, I was a little bit disappointed because, you know, my new favorite character is number 3. And she was, like, barely in this episode. But they gave me a whole heaping ton of Niecy Nash. So I was okay with that. And Chad Radwell came back. And was that not everything? Favorite part of the night. Favorite part of the episode was when they used to go on the Ouija board. And Denise Hemsfield said, I'm going to be dressed up like Miss Chad Radwell. I'm skipping around. I'm going to dress up like Miss Chad Radwell, Mrs. Chad Radwell, and find your killer. So then she goes and they go, she has on Chanel's wedding dress too. Like, I love how they point out, I love a good bit of meta. And when Chanel's like, well, you got on my wedding dress, and she's like, yeah, and I was really surprised that it fit me like a glove too. Because, you know, I'm built like a woman and you're built like a 17th century starved page boy or whatever he said. Like, this whole episode was about how Chanel was really too damn skinny. I was living for it. But Chad Radwell possessed Denise Hemsfield to talk to Chanel. And Chanel's like, okay, well, who did you love more? Oh, Denise. Definitely Denise. I was like, yes! Score one for the thick black women. So, you know, I was like all over that. Like, yes! Then in the back of my twisted little mind where I think TV shows is real, I was like, wait, so that mean I had a chance with Chad Radwell? Oh shit, I'd have fucked him from Sunday to Tuesday to Wednesday, from Wednesday back over to Sunday, and by the time that week was over, I would have been married and had all that coin, darling. I just knew I had a chance. But anyway, that was so good. And then we find out that listen, that's got to be in Jamie Lee Curtis' contract. Like, whoever is the hottest dude on the show, it's got to be implied that I'm fucking him. Like, that's got to be in her contract. Because didn't her and John Stamos, you know, right before Chanel's wedding, and that was his alibi, and Chanel was like flipping the fuck out. Like, why all these middle-aged women, which we gonna keep it 100, Jamie Lee Curtis is not middle-aged. No tea, no shade. She ain't middle-aged. She still look great, though. Not middle-aged. But, yeah, so they're banging now. And she's like, you always keep a corset and a wig in your office. I love it. Like, I fucking love it. I love Dean much, too. I just got a question. Where in the fuck is Kirstie Alley? Like, she was on one episode. I need my Kirstie time. Anywho. So, they let Hester ass come to the party. And she comes out and starts trying to kill people. Surprise, the fucking prize. But is she working with the Green Meanie? Because you had that scene where she was about to kill Chanel number 5 and the Green Meanie came up behind her, so she put her knife down. Like, is she working with them? I don't know how Hester falls into all of this. I really don't. And then, Denise Hemsfield was everything. Is this a Jason costume? Yeah, because nobody wants to be Jason, but this is the most popular costume on Halloween. No, it's not. It's Mike Myers. He did that movie. He played, everybody knows. I've never seen Halloween. I didn't either. But you know Mike Myers played him. That was the movie he did right after Wayne's World. Denise Hemsfield was everything this fucking episode. Which brings me to what pissed me off. Because if y'all done killed off Chad Railwell and then y'all killed off Denise Hemsfield too. That's why your show losing ratings. Quit killing off the fucking people that everybody like. You know who nobody likes? Fucking Chanel. Get rid of that bitch. Anyhow. So then there was this Halloween party and the Green Meanie went and poisoned all these people. And they was all dressed like Lin-Manuel Miranda. Like everybody was dressed like him, including Dean Munch. So that was like nice little shout out. That was funny. The Ivana and Ivanka Trump and Chanel number 5 didn't know thought they was the same person. Who names their daughter after themselves by just adding a letter to it? Fucking fabulous. This shit is fucking fabulous. Like, why is nobody watching this show? It's amazing. And the fashion's darling. Because if I don't get my hands on Chanel's coat when she jumped on that thing with that peach, that had the black underneath it, bitch. I just love their fashion. If you can't tell, I try to fucking dress like them every episode that I do from home. Obviously, sometimes I'm at work. Speaking of, let me show the boots, because you never can see my feet, and I actually put on heels this time. Also, what else? What else happened in the episode that I was gagged about? They actually fucking stabbed number 5! I'm like, wait. Is number 5 gonna die? It doesn't look like it's a fatal wound, but shit. They fucking defibrillated Denise Hemsfield to death, so you never know with this show. But I'm like, you kind of can't kill any of the Chanels, can you? I don't think you can kill the Chanels. I think, like, the whole thing is kind of based around the Chanels, yes? So, like, the character you could probably do without is Zayday, but if you don't have Zayday as that balance for the Chanels, it don't work. So, like, you can't kill none of them. I wouldn't mind if they got rid of Lea Michelle's crazy ass. One thing about her, Ryan Murphy know to cast her as an annoying ass character because she plays it very, very fucking well, to the point where I'm like, are you that annoying in real life? Because I couldn't stand Rachel Berry ass, and I'm starting to really not like Hester. Like, she getting on my nerves. Like, you could be negotiating a deal to get the fuck out of jail and the asylum for helping them. No, you just want to come and watch the shit go down with your crazy ass. I don't know. All I know is this. I don't think we're going to have this show very much longer because the ratings are abysmal. Which always happens to me when I like a show. The ratings are abysmal. Now you're killing off all my favorite characters. See, none of my favorite characters... Chanel number 3 just became my favorite character. I didn't really care too much for them. My favorite characters was Grace's dad, Boone, Chad Radwell, Denise Hemsfield, and Dean Munch. Those was my favorite characters. You didn't just off two of them. So, what was me? I don't know what to think. So y'all better get on these reviews if y'all watch Scream Queens now, because I think this is probably going to be his last season unless something dramatically happens. I'm just being honest. I've seen it happen too many times. Every show that I tend to pick and stick with to review, with the exception of RuPaul's Drag Race, I start reviewing it and it get canceled. Sorry about it. But anyway, how did I do? I did good with my Chanel look and my Chanel-o-ween. I did good with my Chanel look for Chanel-o-ween. I think I did. Y'all let me know. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. I'm going to start doing Once Upon a Time again. If you guys watch that, give me some suggestions of shows you think that I should review. And also, let me go ahead and hit to donate to breast cancer one more time, because that is important. And after all, that's why you keep seeing my shining face in pink clothes all goddamn month. And when October 31st come, I promise you, it's going to be a few days before I do another video. Trust. So, thank you for coming. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you to my pink ladies and my T-birds, which is what I call my subscribers. Also, just happen to be viewers of my shit. And thanks for stopping by. Deuces.